from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Virginia Cavaliers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
After a few challenging years, Virginia is back on top. A tradition there for the Cavaliers. They went 11-3 in 2025. Tony Elliott continues to build a winner. Getting to the ACC championship game last season, they believe they can keep continuity on competition rolling for the Cavs. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So NC State's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And now here comes Peyton Lewis. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
And the Cavaliers want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Lined up in the gun, third down, Eli Holstein. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So NC State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Under fire. Going long. Goes high to pull it in. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They booted away on fourth down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First carry of the season for this transfer. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Eli Holstein to throw. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Gibson. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
On the move, it's Lewis. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Personal foul.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact. They do in situations like that. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First carry of the season. Fights off a defender.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. He'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the run, it's Lewis. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They'll move the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Here's a heap. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushes loose. Go get that QB.
The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. To throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third down coming up after that completion. Keeps it himself. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Wolfpack! A great catch and run for 6.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Holstein. Got his man in the middle. And the defense drags him down. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Virginia will call its first timeout. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Throwing, Holstein, bringing the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun on third down, here's Holstein. Here's the pressure. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Eastern Michigan, taking on the Sacramento State Hornets. And it's the Eagles trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Now back over to your game in Charlottesville. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
The Cavaliers will kick it away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The give on the counter. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Fires on the move. With the catch, it's Snow. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Got his man on the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Scott. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Off-play action on 1st down. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Wolfpack picked up that last 1st down with a completion. Let's see what they do here. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Looking for room, it's Scott. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Got his man. Touchdown, NC State. That one will give them the lead. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. On the run from inside his own 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. They'll go to the counter play. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Here's Holstein to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A spectacular one-hand grab. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. Oh, you want to talk about catch radius, the big soft hands, it's like throwing it into a giant pillow.
And it's so nice for the quarterback, Reese, to know he doesn't have to put that right on his face mask. He's got an athletic tight end with crazy eye-hand coordination that can make plays like that.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Holstein. That's caught, it's Flores. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. He lobs one high down the left side. What a nice connection, knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Using his legs, it's Lewis. There's a crease. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll have a 1st down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. pushes ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Virginia. The Cavaliers come right back with an answer. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point ties the game in the fourth. They marched 72 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll line up for a second down play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for a great finish. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Eli Holstein to throw. Got it. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. You don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein. He's going to run it. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Nice move to keep running. Could be an alley. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going to try to get it himself. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Holstein. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Pocket breaking down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.